Lifted in the air to right field. Moving under at Sheffield. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 7-4. Riding in once again, Charles Johnson. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Charles Johnson.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
One and two now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Johnson.
Into the box now, Josh Johnson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. There's a strike. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. High pop-up. Arenado is there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Pierre. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a fastball down below the knees. D. Gordon would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Holiday is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Nolan Arenado will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Wind up and the 0-1. High pop up. Ramirez waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
Stepping up now, Larry Walker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. One man out. And he lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Sheffield. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Torrealba would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Settling in now, Torrealba. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Tulowitzki is off at first with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 7 and the Rockies 4. Curtis Leskanic enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 22, Curtis Leskanic.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
D. Gordon.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Giancarlo Stanton now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Comes set with the 0-1. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. One there, back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line towards center field. Blackman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kevin Gregg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Kevin Gregg.
Ellis Burks is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Right there for strike 1. Gregg stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 0-1 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Colorado, second baseman, Eric Young.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eric Young. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Lowell takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, first baseman.
At the plate, Todd Helton. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Comes set and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. Miami's out in front, 7-5. Houston Street gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Houston Street.
Digging in, Derek Lee. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman, Derek Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Mike Lowell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. In there, 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Playing 2-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping into the box, Charles Johnson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Three and 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Cliff Floyd will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Floyd.
Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Pierre. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Street comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here's the 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Johnson over at second. Floyd at first. 2 out in the inning. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Johnson rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Floyd is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Stanton is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. The 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to leave him loaded. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 9 and the Rockies 5. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Steve Cishek.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Walker.
In now, Larry Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Arenado on at first, nobody out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Looking at his career totals, Tulowitzki comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting, number 8.
Brandon Looper is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 41, Brandon Looper.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. No one out with a runner at second. That misses 2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Hits this one hard the other way. Gordon is up with it, and that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number 16, Houston Straight.
Andres Galarraga will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Andres Galarraga.
They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Eric Young, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Called strike over the outside corner. Looper has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a swing and a ground ball for Ramirez at short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The 0-1 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Young at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Marlins 9 and the Rockies 8. Chuck McElroy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chuck McElroy.
Now batting, Hanley Ramirez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Number 2, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Coming to the plate now, Derek Lee. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Ready for another shot now, Mike Lowell. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Rob Nen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Rob Nen.
Striding in to start the 9th, Todd Helton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for them.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Fouled off. One and 2, here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so That was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep full side.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Here's the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 2-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Stanton has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Troy Tulowitzki, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Rockies 10 and the Marlins 9. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Steve Reed comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 39, Steve Reed. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 9, Vinny.
Leading off the inning, Charles Johnson.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Marlins, catcher, number 23.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Weekly hit towards first. To his right, Helton, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The pitcher, number 31, Rob Nance.
Jeff Conine will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
20, Jeff Conine.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Ball and 2 strikes now. Conine leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Steve Gordon.
Stepping in, D. Gordon. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
He's set and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Blackmon going back. Ball game. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
(12-10) is the final score in this one. The Miami Marlins used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Rob Nen gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culver